You've met someone special. Maybe you've hung out a few times, or perhaps there's a spark you're feeling but you're wondering, does she feel the same way? You've got the vibe, but how do you know if she's into you? It's easy to miss the signs, especially when you're caught up in the whirlwind of uncertainty. But trust me, she's already giving you all the clues. If you're looking closely, they're there. Asterisk, and let me tell you, these signs aren't as subtle as you might think. They're clear, and they're happening right in front of you. So if you're not noticing these signs yet, let's change. That's sign number 1. Her eyes light up when you walk into the room. And suddenly, everything around her fades out. It's like you're the only person in her line of sight. Her eyes meet yours, and for a moment, you can see a spark of connection. It's that deep, meaningful glance that lingers just a second longer than usual. It's not just eye contact. It's her way of saying, I'm happy you're here. Asterisk, what's even more telling is the way she looks at you when you're talking. Not just the brief moment of eye contact, but when she's genuinely invested in the conversation. That intense focus shows she's interested. So, next time, take note of how her eyes respond to you. If they light up, you're already on her radar. Sign number 2. She mirrors your actions. You know how we say people start to look like their pets? Well, it's true in relationships too. When someone's into you, they start to mirror your actions. If you laugh, she laughs. If you move to the left, she subtly shifts to the left too. It's an unconscious sign of attraction. Asterisk, it's like a dance, a silent rhythm that says, I get you. Mirroring creates a subconscious bond, and it's one of the most powerful ways people show they're on the same wavelength. Asterisk, sign number 3. She initiates. Physical contact. Asterisk, a simple touch can speak volumes. It could be a hand on your shoulder during a joke, a gentle nudge, or a hand brushing against yours when you walk side by side. This physical contact, no matter how small, is her way of saying she's comfortable with you, and more than that, she's drawn to you. Asterisk, when a woman touches you, it's her way of getting closer, both physically and emotionally. And don't mistake a playful touch for anything less. It's a clear sign that she's looking for ways to connect deeper. Asterisk, sign number 4. She remembers the little things. Asterisk, have you ever noticed that she recalls something small, like your favorite song, the name of your childhood pet, or that one embarrassing thing you did years ago? That's a major sign. If she remembers details you didn't even think were important, it's because she's paying attention to you on a deeper level. She's actively listening, and she cares about what matters to you. Asterisk, this shows that she's not just listening to fill the silence. She's absorbing everything you share with her because she wants to know you better. Asterisk, sign number 5. She's always close by. Asterisk, you ever catch her lingering near you, even when it doesn't seem necessary? It's not by accident. She's subtly positioning herself in your orbit, waiting for an excuse to talk, or just enjoying your company. Whether you're at a party, in class, or hanging with friends, she'll find a way to stay close to you. Asterisk, this proximity isn't just physical, it's emotional. She wants to be around you. And if she's going out of her way to be near you, it's a clear sign that her feelings for you go beyond friendship. Asterisk, sign number 6. She asks personal questions. Asterisk, she's curious about you, not just on the surface level. If she starts asking about your past, your dreams, your family, and your values, that's a big deal. These questions go beyond the usual "what's your favorite movie" type of chat. She's trying to understand you, to figure out what makes you tick. Asterisk, this is her way of connecting with you on a deeper level, and it shows that she's interested in who you are as a person, not just the version of you that you show on the surface. Asterisk, sign #7. She makes time for you. Asterisk, in today's world, time is one of the most precious commodities. If a woman is making time for you, whether it's texting you throughout the day, planning hangouts, or taking time out of her busy schedule to talk, she's showing you that you're important to her. Asterisk, this isn't just about availability, it's about prioritizing. She's putting you on her calendar, which means she wants to see you again and again. Asterisk, sign number 8. She gives you genuine compliments. Asterisk, compliments can be tricky, but when a woman gives you a compliment that goes beyond the typical "you look good today," take notice. She might say something like, "I admire how you think," or "you have such a calm presence about you." Asterisk, these compliments reflect her attraction to who you are as a person, not just your looks. When someone compliments your personality or your mind, they're recognizing something deeper. It shows a genuine appreciation for who you are beyond the surface level. Asterisk, if you're still unsure, all these signs lead to one undeniable truth. She's into you. The connection is there. It's just a matter of whether you're willing to see it. So, the next time you're with her, pay attention to these cues. They're her way of saying that she's ready to take things to the next level. Asterisk, now, what if you're not seeing these signs yet? It could be that you're overthinking things or simply not tuned in to the subtle shifts in her behavior. You might be waiting for an obvious, grand gesture, but the reality is, relationships rarely follow that script. Asterisk, instead, the more important moments are often quieter and smaller, those everyday interactions that build a deeper connection over time. Don't wait for a big declaration of love or interest. Pay attention to the small things, and soon enough you'll start seeing the signs more clearly. Asterisk. So what can you do now? Well, first, take a step back and reflect on your past interactions. Look at the conversations you've had with her. When was the last time she touched your arm or leaned in just a little closer? When did you notice that genuine spark in her eyes? This isn't about trying to decipher cryptic behavior, it's about looking at everything with fresh eyes. Asterisk. And if you've missed some of these signs, don't worry. It's never too late to start paying attention to the subtle shifts in the dynamics. The key is to become aware of how you both interact and build on those moments that already exist. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If you start noticing these signs and feel the same way, it's time to take the next step. You don't need to make any grand gestures to let her know you're into her, but you do need to show up and be present, whether it's with a simple compliment, a deeper conversation, or just spending more time together. Your actions will speak volumes. Asterisk. And don't be afraid to express your feelings. If you've noticed that she's giving you all the right signs, there's a good chance she's been waiting for you to make the first move. If you're still unsure, be honest with her. Let her know that you've noticed how much you enjoy spending time together and see where the conversation takes you. Remember, communication is key, and sometimes the simplest conversations can lead to the most meaningful connections. Asterisk. In the end, relationships aren't about reading minds or trying to decode every little gesture. It's about showing up, being present, and allowing the connection to grow naturally. So, don't be afraid to notice the signs and embrace what's already happening between the two of you. Asterisk. With these signs in mind, the next time you're with her, don't just wait for the perfect moment. Create it, take action, and make your connection even stronger. Asterisk. And remember, these signs might vary slightly from person to person to person. Some people are more reserved or shy, and their signals might be subtler but whether they're loud or soft, these signs are the way someone shows they're interested. If you're picking up on them, trust your gut and follow through. The rewards of recognizing and acting on these cues are worth it. Asterisk. Now, let's talk about the possibility of her being shy or hesitant. Some people take longer to open up, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. If she's showing these signs but still seems a little reserved, don't interpret it as a lack of interest. It could be that she's testing the waters, unsure of how you feel. Asterisk. You might notice her being a bit more guarded at times, but don't let that discourage you. Sometimes, she might be waiting for you to make the first move or offer her the reassurance she needs. Be patient and give her space to feel comfortable. The best connections aren't forced. They unfold naturally when both people are ready. Asterisk. But what if she's showing these signs, and you're still unsure? Well, the truth is, we all fear rejection to some extent. It's a natural part of the human experience. But the longer you stay unsure, the more you risk missing an opportunity. Asterisk. What's the worst that could happen? If she's not as into you as you think, you can still walk away knowing you tried and learned from the experience. And if she's as into you as you hope, then you've just opened the door to something new and exciting. Don't let the fear of uncertainty stop you from taking the chance. Asterisk. You see, timing plays a huge role in relationships, but so does trust. Trust in the connection you felt from the start. If you've already been feeling a bond with her, then trust that these signs aren't just coincidences. They're her way of telling you that something's there. Asterisk. Take a deep breath and trust yourself to make the right move. You're in tune with her, and that's more than enough reason to keep moving forward. Asterisk. If you're still uncertain about making the first move, remember, it doesn't always have to be a big, bold gesture. Sometimes, the smallest action, a text, saying, "I'm really enjoying our time together," or "let's hang out again soon," can carry just as much weight. These words might not seem like much, but they're often the bridge to something deeper. They're the moment when the friendship you've built turns into something more, and both of you recognize that the connection is real. Asterisk. And here's the thing, people change. What seems uncertain today might feel completely different tomorrow. If you notice the signs and feel the chemistry, don't wait around wondering what if. Take the leap and let your emotions guide you. Trust the journey and know that if it's meant to be, it'll unfold in its own beautiful way. Asterisk. When you're patient and aware, the connection you've been waiting for might be closer than you think. And when it happens, all the little signs, the smiles, the glances, the touches, the shared laughter will fall into place as the foundation of something truly special. Asterisk. In the end, the most important part of this process is being true to yourself. If you've noticed these signs, then don't second-guess your instincts. It's okay to be vulnerable and express how you feel. It's okay to take a chance on love and connection. After all, you never know where it might lead. Asterisk. So, pay attention, look for the signs, trust yourself, and take that step forward with confidence.